Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm right here with the new Volkswagen ID.3 Facelift 2023 or 2024 model, and in this video we will talk about the new multimedia system. Actually, it's kind of the same multimedia system but with a new software and hardware, and what I noticed playing with it a little bit earlier is that it's a little bit more responsive, and I like the fact that they make the improvement that they should be in the first place on the car. And also from what I see, I'm inside the car, I touch the materials, I see the exterior, and it's much more improved. But more about the car, I will have a separate video, a full review video with the same car. So if you want to see that video, check out on the channel. Probably it's already on the channel. Now let's go to the multimedia system, and also we will talk a little bit about the cockpit, the head-up display, and the multimedia. First of all, I want to say a few words about the head-up display. I think you can see it directly there on the windshield, and it's the new one that Volkswagen use it on the other electric new models, and it comes with this augmented reality kind of three-dimensional view. You can see right there, it's kind of playing right now. And also when you set a destination and you drive the car, you will see some indication left and right in a three-dimensional way, and I like it very much. To be honest, you have a great view from the driver point of view. It's directly on the windshield and it's very clear. The brightness is very good and you can see it really good. You can see right there in the front. Anyway, enough with the head-up display. Let's go to the cockpit. The cockpit, it stays relatively the same. It moves in the same time with the steering wheel, so you can see it's kind of connected to the steering wheel, but you have a very good visibility from the driver point of view. Always on the ID.3 was a very good visibility from the driver point of view, and you have this big windshield where you have perfect visibility. Nothing to say about that. And also on the cockpit, it's small, the brightness is good, and also the colors are very nice. And if you want to change different views, you can change it from here. And also what I notice is that also the buttons are more responsive right now and much better than what was before. So you can see, you can go through the information there, like consumption, you can see the navigation. If you have set a destination, you can see in the middle the speed, how many percent you have the battery, the range. Also the car can read the traffic speed limit, you can see it on the upper side, and here on the left side you can see the adaptive cruise control and all that safety features. So relatively simple like before, so nothing changed there. Now let's go in the middle to the multimedia system. Also the car comes standard with 10-inch display, but also from what I heard in 2024 will come with a 12-inch display. To be honest, this is quite big. I'm not sure if this is the 12 one or the 10, but it's super big. If this is the 10 one, I think it's super more than enough. I don't know if you really need a bigger one. I will definitely ask, and then I will probably add on the screen how many inch it has this. But if you look from the driver point of view, it's crazy big, and I'm 100% sure that this is the 10-inch display, because the 12-inch display will come in 2024, and it's super big. First of all, big, good visibility. I like the fact that it's tilted to the driver. This is a good thing. I like also the fact that it has shortcut buttons down here, for example for the parking sensors, and also you can see it has this function to automatic parking. You can find this parking menu here. Then you have the climatic system button that you put your shortcut button. You put your finger here, you go directly in the climatic system. You can turn it on very fast from here. As I said, I noticed that it's much more responsive as it was until now. And then you can go and you can see how responsive it is, and also you can change the temperature. You can do it also from here, if you remember, as the previous version. And also here you have the volume, and yeah, it's super simple, super easy to use. And also I like the fact that all the functions are much more responsive as they were before. So there you have also the air care up here. You can also activate this, that the car come with. And then you have smart climatic system, where you see the first window, warm my feet, warm my hand, cool my feet. So you can do wherever you like in a really fast way. And if you want to close it, you just close it from up here. Very simple. Now enough with that, then let's go to assistant systems. The same button, you have it down here, the shortcut button, and then you go up here. Let me actually Yes, now it's good. Now, those are the safety features that the car come with. You have the travel assist. You can activate, deactivate from here, adaptive cruise control. You have all the settings here to activate, deactivate, speed limit preview, and all that stuff from the adaptive cruise control, the speed limiter, the lane assist. You have the side assist. That's great. And then you have dynamic road sign display, driver alert system, eco assistant, and front assistance emergency brake right here. So here are all the safety features of the car that the car come with. Then if you go to the last one, you have the driving modes. On the driving modes, we have eco mode, comfort mode, sport mode, and individual. On the individual, you can go all the way right here, and you can change different, let me go a little bit closer. You can change different settings here. For example, the dynamic cruise control, then you have the steering, comfort or sport. You have the drive, eco, you can choose from here, adaptive cruise control, and light assist, and also air conditioning. So quite nice. Let's go back to eco mode. And now this is the screen. Let's go to the home page. This is the home page. First of all, in the home page, you can see you can kind of customize it how you want it. And here it's just like that. You can see the consumption here since the car was charging, and also you can add some extra pages here. This is the main page with navigation, radio, charging information, and the telephone. If you want to go into the menu, of course, as the previous version, you go here and now you activate the menu, and this is the full menu, and you can see how responsive it is. I like that very much. Now let's go in a place where it's not so responsive. Once you play in the menu, super responsive, every function works super well. Once you go in the navigation, here the things start to move a little bit slower. For example, you can see it has a little bit of laggy, and this is the only thing that I find to complain, but it's not a complaining because it's a little bit laggy, but it works super fast. So for example, if I cancel the route from here, stop everything, and for example I want to add a new destination, you can see it's a little bit laggy only when you play with it. Other than that, it's really fine. I mean, you choose a destination, you can see how fast it's loading. It's like almost no time. So that means the hardware, it's really good. Also, what I notice, if you choose a destination that it's on a longer distance, the car will calculate automatically for you and stop at charging station. You can see you can activate it also from here, from the menu. You can choose day and night, the range, to show you the range, and to show you the charging stations. And you can see all the charging stations on the map. So for example, if you want to go to this one, this is closer here, you just press start. It gives you a lot of information about the charging stations, and you can add it as a stop to the road, and it shows you here where you will stop, and it gives you also plenty of information. This is the new software, this is the new navigation from Volkswagen, that you can find it also on other electric cars, new electric cars from Volkswagen. And you can see right here a lot of infos about the charging station, the address, and all that stuff. So much more improved. Nothing to say except the fact that when you play with it at a distance, it's a little bit laggy, but other than that, everything works fine. Let me show you. You have radio, telephone is the same. Vehicle settings here, you can see when you play here, everything works incredible fast. So it's work as it's supposed to work. So head-up display, you have right here all that settings to brightness, position, what you would like to see on the head-up display. So all these function, you find it here. Augmented reality, you can also turn it on and off. The brightness, the colors, the driver assistance systems, if you want to see their vehicle report, dynamic road sign display, navigation, and eco note. I don't know if you can see it right now, but you have plenty of information on the head-up display I showed you a little bit earlier. Then you have here information about the car, if it has some errors or something like that, the data about the car. Here you find all the consumptions and information about the car. If you go all the way up, you have comfort light, tires, headlights, mirrors, settings, brakes, even the brakes. And here on the brakes we have the adaptive traction control. You can turn it on and off. Then we have all those auto hold function. By the way, you have to activate it from here, from the menu. You don't have any physical button, so that's something to keep in mind. And other than that, also here you find plenty of information and settings from the windows, center locking, wipers, service position of the wipers. By the way, I will show you the wipers are in very interesting position, and the way they design it is interesting. And then in the interior you have cockpit, ID light, and interior lights. that you can also choose how you like to have it. And the car comes also with some interesting ambient light, the brightness of ID light settings. So this is the light that it's behind. Let me show you. This is behind the steering wheel. Look at it. You see it? How cool is that? You have it right there. How nice is that? And it shows you a lot of information, like when you go left and right, and when you change the temperature. Also, it comes a different color there on the light, and it's really interesting. I will try to show you that. I don't know, right now the temperature is close, but you can kind of connect that from what I remember. I'm not sure. If you go to basic functions here, I think you can choose pulsing and standby charging, fault alert, and restrict performance. So yeah, navigation, it works when turn alert and lane guidance, infotainment, driving maneuvers. So it doesn't show me when I change the temperature. I was wrong, but it shows you in certain circumstance it will play and it will show you different images. The cockpit, also this is the cockpit, you can reset it. And in general, I think I show you almost everything. The comfort light, they are from outside if you want an animation, exit light, entry light, tail lights, it has a few animation, also animation 1, animation 2, and also turn signals dynamic or classic. This is cool, the fact that you can choose how do you like those lights, and those are the most important settings in my opinion. The car comes with heated seats, heated steering wheel as well. You can activate them from the climatic system from here when the climatic system is activated. Then we have the app connectivity. You can connect your Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, but from what I know, you have to connect it through a cable, USB cable. I am not sure, I don't think it works wirelessly, so that's something to keep in mind. The sound settings, the same settings as the previous cars, but this time everything here seems to be much more responsive. The charging settings, battery care, bidirectional charging, reduce AC, and you have the charging information and how much you can charge the car from here. This is the version with the 77 kilowatt hour battery, so the big battery. And then here is the place where you charge it anyway. And the vehicle, I think I show you. And now let's go to the second page. Here we have the service history, the ID software, the settings of the car. You change language, time, units, and all that stuff. I already explained you in another review and another multimedia system about all those stuff. So they are the same as the previous version. So from here you can change kilometer, miles, units, and all that stuff. Then going forward, where were I? Here, settings, you already see it. Driver assistance systems, you already see it before. From here you change all that safety features. And if we go to the last page, we have the background light. From here you can change the ambient light inside the car. The car has some ambient light on the doors and also behind on the dashboard, and I will show you. Let me show you right now on the doors and also behind the dashboard there in that area. I don't know if you can see it from here so well. But it's quite nice. Not too many ambient light, but where it is, it's quite nice. And from here you can change also the brightness in different position where it is positioned. So you can see right now, even the menu, it's in other color. So legal information, service information on the car, and the navigation system. I think I show you almost everything. I think I cover everything. I don't know, guys, if you still have questions, just ask me down below, whatever you want to ask. They still have the same controllers here, but this time what I noticed is that it's much more responsive as it was before. And one more time, the head-up display right there. Look really cool. Really, the head-up display look gorgeous. Anyway, that was the video, that was the review with this new multimedia system from Volkswagen ID.3 Facelift 2023. I hope the video was useful. If you have questions, ask me down below, whatever you want to ask. Thank you very much to all of you that watching my videos. By the way, I make a new video, a full review with the same car. If you want to see it, interior, exterior, all the details, soon on the channel. If it's not already on the channel, click the subscribe button to see notification when that video will come out. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Also, guys, I managed finally to finish my book. I have a great book on how to choose your next car. If you want to read my book, I will leave the link in the description to the book. It's a really interesting book where you can find a lot of information. It will kind of open your eyes and your mind before you buy your new car, because there it will teach you at what to look and how to think before you buy your next car. It's kind of how to choose your perfect car for your personal needs. So anyway, that was the video. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. If you want to see this car will stay in Zurich at airport, the square. I will leave also the link in the description, so check them out. Very nice people, very cool. See you in the next one. Stay safe, guys. Bye.